If it's true that ignorance is bliss, ignorance equals bliss, then this implies a direct correlation. Ignorance is a lack of knowledge, meaning it's a negative number, so with that in mind, we can map it out. If ignorance is equal to -1, then following the logic, bliss must be equal to 1. If ignorance is -2, then bliss is 2, and so on. If -3, then 3. If -4, then 4. Connect the dots, and what do you get? A linear function, I say a line, boy, where the less I know, the better. Now you know the meaning of that one Tame Impala song. It even looks like the album cover, but don't let that distract you, because surely there are diminishing returns. Yes, it starts with the less I know, the better, but eventually it becomes the less I know, the scarier. There's a point somewhere where fear of the unknown kicks in. What is life if not prolonged cosmic horror? Really puts Lovecraft into perspective in his eldritch literature. Man was highly phobic, not of just black people. We're talking fish, fog, open water, and New England in the springtime. While living on the coast of Providence, Rhode Island, and the coast of Brooklyn, New York, that's like living on a dairy farm and being afraid of cows and milk. Now, this formula needs an upgrade. Ignorance is bliss up to a certain point, and then you're just as miserable as the people who know things. And this holds water biblically, as the wise King Solomon said in Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verse 18, "For with much wisdom comes much sorrow." Another linear function, this time in the opposite direction. The more knowledge, the more grief. Now this is vintage nihilism right here. What has been will be again. What has been done will be done again. There is nothing new under the sun. Imagine complaining about unoriginality and calling everything derivative in 900 BCE. Oh, King Solomon, you would have loved the internet. What is it that makes Noah so unhappy? Or is it just a romanticized stereotype? Because let's be honest here, how many Wikipedia pages describe someone as a mathematician, a domestic terrorist, and a serial killer in the same sentence? Maybe it was the subject matter. Are chemists that violent?
I am the danger.
Just doesn't it seem like something's missing?
What about the soul?
Maybe they stopped right before reaching the information that would have made them happy. Because the more you know nothing in the grand scheme of things. What is nihilism if not the doormat where you wipe off the excrement of the world from the soul of your soul before stepping into nirvana? If nothing matters, then the things that do matter to you are all that matter. So, if we're looking for the sweet spot on this emotional roller coaster of a graph and finding the happy people, what we're looking for are unbothered, simple, salt-of-the-earth type folk who aren't so oblivious that they scream whenever they see a septum piercing or a road with more than 2 lanes.
You know, morons.
Capybaras, basically. They'd be somewhere up in the top left quadrant. Or, on the top right quadrant, there's another pocket of happy people with high emotional intelligence and no hair, probably. What these two groups have in common is they do their own pickling, and they're protective of their happiness. See, no one tells you growing up that peace and tranquility is a chore. It requires frequent management until an instinct is honed. These are people who can instantly clock displeasure and think, the vibes are off. I'll be on my way then. Without feeling the compulsion to tell you what they think of your vibes and without announcing their departure. The happy people of the world have given the rest of us the Irish goodbye, and they took their spirit with them, they took their creativity, and we don't notice their absence because silence has no weight online like it does in the real world. We sit here wondering, why are people so terrible? People are awful. Humanity sucks.
Just want you to stop saying odd shit.
Now hold on there. Part of this is a negativity bias. We have an innate tendency to focus on unhappy things. Part of this is a selection bias. The happy people are not here, so all feedback and attempts to survey the population will skew negative. And last but not least, let's not forget engagement-based algorithms are a thing, ready to serve you doom and gloom at a moment's notice. What will it be today, Mum? School shooting, genocide, political unrest for something light? How's about a puppy? An abandoned puppy that was mistreated until someone nice came along and gave it a home. Because even when the algorithm is serving up sweets, it's bitter. Is that us, you think? We say we don't want these things, but these algorithms are designed for engagement. We may not want them, but we can't look away. Are we destined to be unhappy? No, I don't think so. It's just the happy people are not here. The happy people are not here. I keep having to tell myself this. The happy people are not here. They have healthier habits that avoid doom and gloom cycles, and that's what I think it comes down to. I don't think we're born miserable. Or maybe we are, because babies do come out kicking, screaming, crying, ripped away from the warm void. Ah! God, not this again. I was a ladybug. At some point you do have to let that go, though. So I'm not sure if misery is in our nature. I think it's more nurture, and mostly habit. We are victims of our own inertia. I am but a passenger. But I have to admit to myself, I am also the driver. And I'm the guy who put a bomb under the bus, and if this bus goes under 50 miles per hour, it blows up. Pop quiz, hot shot. I am Dennis Hopper, disgruntled madman. I am Keanu Reeves, obligated, morally, occupationally, and personally, to fix this mess. But did Speed really need a sequel? Sandra Bullock seemed to think so. And I'm also her, thinking there's gotta be a little more in the tank. Always more puzzles, riddles, criticism, problems. Why don't I think there's more room for more happy things? I've philosophized my own misery into a virtue. If happiness is a bullseye, then maybe it feels better to hit a harder target. How can things improve without criticism? So I end up surrounded by other misanthropes, pessimists, cynics, nihilists alike, self-appointed mood regulators, making sure there isn't too much happiness lest we all fall into an echo chamber. But look around you. We are in an echo chamber. Reflecting malcontent back on a population of devil's advocates. The devil isn't even in here because he can't get a word in edgewise. He's gone out for ice cream. God forbid there be too much unchecked joy concentrated in one location. People might start looking forward to things or singing.
Wish I could be part of that world.
What does this mean for society? It means everyone needs a break from time to time. And sometimes the place you go to relieve stress or escape the world's problems are just as stressful and problematic. Al Gore should have named the internet Misery Loves Company, and it at times has us questioning, is this all life is? No, life isn't miserable. It's just the happy people are not here. If you want happy people, you have to actively do happy things and be the happy people. Perhaps some of you are like me. You don't need to be told to be happy, but maybe you get caught up on your own inertia. You don't realize how far you've gotten away from yourself. How many days has it been since you smiled last? Or maybe you rely on social cues. You see misery, you reflect it back. Or maybe you're the kind that doesn't partake, but you find it hard to look away. Whatever the case, I understand. I too am making an active effort to encourage more than I finger wag, starting with this video here. What does that mean? It means I want to talk more about design and the fun things and highlight cool creators. I could just do it, right? No warning. This is my channel, but some of us have become kindred spirits over a bit of corpo bashing. It was fun and I thought necessary. But I've got to ask myself, do I want things to change or do I just want to critique and snark? I tried the stick, now I'm trying the carrot. It doesn't feel quite natural just yet. I blame my monotonous voice, but I'll get the hang of it. And part of that carrot has been lending some assistance to smaller developers trying to put out their games, and I am proud to share that the Crystal Rail Kickstarter is now live. If you're in the market for a Crystal Punk Rail Rogue RPG with extinct animals, then go on and have yourself a look. Early adopters do get a discount.
What brilliant light lies within.
Where to, partner?
Pardon me. This is insufferable.
What are you really after?
What a story this would be.